What's up, everybody? This is your stream, Mr. Steven, and welcome to another edition of the Steven Factor. Just want to let you know, folks, this video is gonna be quick because I got some good news for you. Now, a couple of episodes ago, I'm talking about the review of the Genesis halftime show with concerts, and to be honest with you, it was completely bad as hell. And guess what? The fans are spoken. Why? Because it's been revealed that ESPN decided to cancel of the Genesis concerts and everything went sad. I'm going to read an article about it and especially my thoughts about it, and even some Twitter responders uh, talk about that as well. So bear with me here. This is from the article right here from Just Announcement. One of the best awful announcements. I'm sorry, awful announcements. One of the best websites of all time. And I hope you guys will definitely enjoy it as well. Just give me 1 second. Just put this wheelchair here. There you go. Get some more room. So here it is. ESPN is getting rid of the musical performance during the MNF halftime show. No more musical intrudes during the Genesis halftime show. It happened on October 28th, 2019. In a move that is unlikely to draw complaints from the Monday Night Football viewers, ESPN will no longer show musical segments during the Genesis halftime show, according to Anthony Crupi of Ad Age. Anthony says on his Twitter, and I quote, "Sad news for this guy and other Genesis halftime show superfans as ESPN decided to pull the plug on the musical interlude. We will have more of this day. The music died in a few minutes." Good one. Instead of the time that was used to show musical performance will now be show more football analysts. Finally. And we need that. So here's the more of Krupi at the Ad Age, and it says, as I quote, ESPN has pulled the plug on the musical component of his Genesis halftime show, swapping out the performance segments for a more traditional involved of chalk talk and game allowances. That's what they do this a long time ago, man. They need this shit back. Monday Night Football viewers will be made aware of the format change starting tonight's telecast. The Dial Down halftime show will be featuring expanded breakdown of the action and the Dolphins for the Steelers game, as well as the roundup of breaking news from across the league, served up the senior NFL insider Adam Schefter. ESPN did not offer a very detailed rolling off for ditching the weekly musical element, saying the only Negro higher ups had decided that using a halftime show for more news analysis and ultimately the best way to serve our NFL fans. Krupi or Krupi, whatever whatchamacallit, adds that while the musical segments will be pulled, Genesis will rename that Genesis will remain the halftime show sponsor through the end of the season. Oh shoot, that's crazy. ESPN introduced that Genesis halftime show in 2018 with their main selling points being the music and no commercial breaks. So, in other words, I think this will be the final year as Genesis sponsor will be leaving out of here, because both ESPN and Genesis not get along very well, and it hurts for the fans as well too. And I could keep telling them the reason why what they did is for the ratings and money. So that's why, and I was right all along. So ESPN did a very harsh lesson, and yeah, that's all about it. So let's move on anyway. For NMF viewers, the response to musical segments being pulled is likely family or what took so long. If have been a actual live music performance each time or something a bit more substantial, perhaps it will serve for the purpose and not everyone watching is a football junkie. But the musical interlude felt so out of place, featuring a brief music, a video of random artists each week, a couple of recent examples. Naturally, the music portion led to many complaints and mocking on social media. Even hours before it happens, these two people will be happy to know there's no music performance for Steelers and Dolphins game after all. Yup. So the decision to be replace a brief weird musical segment with more football news and analysis during the Monday Night Football will be likely applauded by viewers. Finally, we need that. Well, except for people that enjoy, hate watching it. Even Liz says the best part of the MNF was seeing how often the Genesis halftime show gets week after week, and ESPN just canceled it. Thank God for that. But you know what? I very agree what ESPN has done. They know it was bad. The ratings were completely low at this time, like 3 million viewers saw this program. But you know what? They did the right decision, man. They did the right decision. They knew what's going to happen, and it should never happen again, you know? But, I want to do this reaction video of it. It's called Fired Up, and this is the first time ever they doing a live telecast with black and white during the Packers game. And to be honest with you, the Packers fans really don't like the musical segment whatsoever. So, let's watch it. Let me just take out this stupid ad. Here we go.
What's up, Green Bay? We're gonna fire this thing up for you, amen?
He just said, we're going to fire it up with you, amen. I mean, like, what happened to the Packers fans? I mean, like, they didn't say amen, or they don't have no energy whatsoever. They know they will suck. Oh, man. You know, let's be honest with you. It's very painful to watch, but everything is messed up, to be honest with you. Like I said before, this is not a Super Bowl halftime show, man. This is messed up, and the Genesis completely a failure too. I mean, like, I really don't like how Genesis has done. What he did was a mistake. And thank God this will be the final years of ESPN's Genesis halftime show. I mean, I hope ESPN will find another sponsor to it. Could be a Toyota, Honda, Mazda. You name them, they got it. They need this. But not Genesis, because everything is messed up. And look at all these band players, man. They didn't play shit, man. I think they do the music at the background, so they do a lip syncing and stuff. Yeah, man, so that's it. So, you know what? Thank you for the fans and ESPN. Y'all did teach her a lot lesson. Oops. And yeah. Good thing needs to cut it out. Yeah, so let's see how it goes for the 51st season on Monday Night Football. Todo para la familia.